Alright, before I do get into this video, I just want to say these builds are personal preferences to me. Your playstyle might not suit these builds, so for me, personally, these three builds are the best builds for point guards on NBA 2K20 at the current stage of the game. The offensive threat BP build, as you can see, they're the two-way slashing playmaker made famous by Chalk, and then the build that I use, the playmaking shot creator, which is this one here. I think these three are the best builds you can make as a point guard, and well, this is why. Alright, build number one, we are looking at the BP build, the offensive threat variant. Now there's a couple of different ways you can make the BP build. The names are different depending on how you mess around with shooting, I believe. Also defense, things like that. This one, obviously it's a point guard, right or left-handed, your choice, jersey number, your choice, you do as you please. Pie chart, very simple, we know it's the green and blue shooting finishing pie chart for this build. Physical profile, now that's up to you, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Again, there's a lot of different variants for this build, but I recommend pace. So yeah, when we get in here, finishing, we're going to max out layout. We're going to max out layup, max out dunk, and then close shot, take 2 away, 88. It gives us 15 finishing badges. I know it's not as many as you'll see on a normal BP build, but just wait. Shooting, again, you have to max everything in this. It won't come out as an offensive threat if you don't. So yeah, max shooting, done. 21 shooting, amazing. If you take something away, it won't be 21. I'd rather that extra shooting badge. Playmaking. Max out pass accuracy, max out ball handle, easy. 42 post moves, 14 playmaking badges, it's enough. They're not going to be Hoff, I think they're going to all be gold, but you can still get Dimer, floor general, all that. You're a point guard. Don't make this build a shooting guard. Alright? Perimeter defense, max. Lateral quickness, max. Defensive rebound, max. Steal with the rest. We've got 8 defensive badges there. 15, 21, 14, 8. It's plenty. It's a great split. You can probably notice contact dunks are coming at you need 3 levels, so 98 overall. It's very easily achievable. We're going to mess with that in a second so that it is different and easier, but you want to be speed boosting as well. We're going to mess with that and I'll show you how to do it. Body shape, that's up to you. Burly looks, I guess, the best when you wear clothes, so we're going to leave it there. Height. For this build, again, there's so many variations. Personally, I think it's 6'4". I think 6'4" is the best. You do lose 1 ball handle, but you can make that up easier than you can make up your driving dunks. So to get those contacts and to equip them, you need 85. This way, at 6'4", you can get it while you're 97 overall. 97 overall, super easy to maintain. Really easy. 98, a little bit harder. 99, if you're a casual player, it's hard to maintain that. 97 overall, I think it's easy to maintain. 6'4" is the best. But yeah, you can go between 6'2" and 6'4". It's up to you. It'll just change your speed boosting and contact dunks. Alright, height and weight. We're done. Minimum weight. Alright, minimum weight. It's simple. Speed is everything. Get that. Wingspan. We want to be dribbling. We want to be speed boosting. We want our ball handle as high as possible. Chuck it on minimum. Also, you're getting an 83-3 and an 84 midi. It's perfect. It's enough. You'll be shooting from half court. 21 shooting badges as well. I think it's heaps. Minimum wingspan. Done. So now I'll go back to have a look at the stats. You're 2 attribute points away from contact dunks and buying the animations, and you're 3 away from speed boosting with no boosts, no buffs, no floor general. Once those are added on, you'll be speed boosting pretty much immediately. One thing that you can do on this build is, instead of taking your slasher, instead of taking your shot creator, run a playmaker takeover. So that means while you're in playmaking takeover, shit's free. You're going to be speed boosting the whole time. You're going to be breaking people down. If they try and double team you, you dish it off to your mate, he scores. Super easy. So yeah, I think playmaking takeover is the best, but depends on playstyle. Slasher would suit this build to a T, but I'm taking Playmaker, and that is my BP build, the offensive threat version. That's build number 1. Alright, complete transparency. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't truly believe or think. I don't really know if this build is the best. I've never played it. The other 2 builds that I'm showing you I've played, I use regularly. This build, my teammate uses. Okay, so I haven't used it myself, but I know what it's capable of. Alright, point guard, whatever. It's easy. We're going down. Chalk made this famous. Playmaking, defense. It's going to come out as a defense player. It's a 2-way slashing playmaker by title, but you're going to get 20 defensive badges. It's amazing. Keep your speed at 95. Choose the top physical profile for this build. You will have max speed after your workout. It's insane. Max speed, max acceleration, 83 vertical. This build is insane. I want to make one. If my friend wasn't running one, I would make this build. Alright, finishing. We're going to be getting 11, 83 close shot, take 2 off, max layup, max dunk, 11 finishing, done. Shooting, max it. 10 badges, perfect. You can mess around with it. You can take 1 away from free throw and keep 10. That's what we're going to do, just because why wouldn't you? You don't need free throw and park. But yeah, max everything else. Playmaking, super simple. Max pass, max ball, you're done. 20. Now I've got 126 points left, attribute points left, all for defense. These badges are going to fly up because of the pie chart you've chosen. Perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, defensive board, bang. 20 defensive badges, and you can get Hoff playmaking, Hoff defensive. It's absolutely unreal, this build. 60 total badges. Yeah. I want to make one myself. Like I said, though, I run with someone who has this exact build, so I can't. But yeah, absolutely amazing. You can just tell looking at the stats. If you're new to the game, this build could carry you to so many wins you did not deserve. Contact dunks, a 73 midi, a 73 ball once we mess around with it. Speed boosting, 85 pretty much in all important defensive stats. You can add some to your defensive rebound off steal. It won't make a difference. You can get it to 80. That's probably the most optimal way of doing it, but it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. Now, height, body shape, your choice, do whatever you want. Height, 6'5". Normally I'd say on a build it's your choice, not on this build. 6'5", you're a 2-way slashing playmaker. That extra height is huge on boards, everything. You're going to clamp someone with this build, you're going to bully them. Weight, 175 pounds minimum. We want that for speed, we want that for lateral quickness. Interior defense, it's not going to matter too much, so it's fine. But yeah, weight minimum. Wingspan, we already know it's going minimum, 77. It gives us in total a 73 ball and a 75 mid-range, essentially rounding up. 88 ball handle with speed boosting already. Takeover. Now, it's entirely up to you. I feel lockdown defender would be insanely OP, but you could also run slasher. You could run slash. You could run any of these. Playmaker, it wouldn't matter at all. I'm going lockdown though with the current meta. Lockdowns are disgusting. They're disgusting. Spam X a little bit more, but yeah. There you go, that's your build. Contact dunks at 99, you've got an 80 mid and a 74 3. It's, yeah, more than enough. 88 ball handle, you can speed boost. 80 plus in all important defensive stats for a guard. Max speed at 6'5", yeah, unreal. That's our second build. If you're new to the game, this is the build you need to make. Alright. The third build. Now, I've shown you 2 of the most meta builds. The BP build, the Chalk 2-way slashing playmaker, made famous by him, of course. It's unreal. The third build, it's not technically in the meta. It's not a, I guess, well-known or respected build, but it's the build that I use. I had to add it in. I love this build so much. I've beaten some big names on this build. I love it. I have so much fun in it. Yeah. We're choosing the shooting playmaking pie chart. Green and yellow. All day it's my favorite. Of course we're going agility. We want this build to be as quick as possible. It doesn't hit max speed or acceleration, but it's close. I think it's like 94, 96 or something like that. It's quick. Trust me, it's quick. Finishing, skip it. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. Skip finishing. Max shooting, you're going to get 22 shooting badges. Max playmaking, you're going to get 23 playmaking badges. You can, however, take one off post moves again. If you want to, you can take one off 3-point or one off mid-range. I believe if you take any off those two, it'll, as you saw, it'll go down. It's not worth the badge, but I want my mid and my 3 to be strong. Leave it, don't bother taking one off, but take one off in the playmaking category post moves. Defense, 192. Now, it's a lot of points we're going to put into defense. Aside from interior, max everything. Max everything. 11 defensive badges, on this build. I love it. We've got 2 left. It doesn't matter. Chuck it on layup because you're not going to be dunking. 54 layup, 1 finishing badge. It doesn't matter. If you're taking this build to the rack, you are playing it wrong. You can pull up anywhere with this build. Hoff Deadeye, Hoff Green Machine, Hoff Hot Zone, Hoff Quick Draw. This is the build. I feel personally. 11 defensive, gold clamps, gold intimidator, and then 5 badges left to spread around bronze or get like a silver and a gold, whatever you want. I feel this build personally suits me to a T the most. Might be different for you, but it's the one I'm running. Body shape, again, burly, whatever, doesn't matter. Mine's 6'3", but if I was to go back and make it again, I'd go 6'4", simply for the defensive boosts. You're getting a lot of attributes back, and all you're giving away is 2 ball handle. You only need 86 ball handle. So it's a good trade-off. 6'4" is probably the way to go. I messed up. But yeah, minimum weight, 175. Minimum wingspan, 76. We've got an 88 3-ball, 87 mid-range before our attribute boosts. Once you max this out, it's in the 90s. You know, ball handle's in the 90s. Your shooting is all in the 90s. It's good. It's a good build. We got 92 acceleration, which will go to 96, like I said. And then speed, it only goes to 92, but it's quick enough. Trust me, it's quick enough. For our takeover, shot creator all day. Shot creator all day. And what do you have? Obviously, it's the playmaking shot. In my opinion, underrated build. It really is. I feel finishing, unless you are getting contact dunks, why have it? Because I'll show you right here in a clip, you really don't even need it on this build. You can just double tap X, you will do a spin move, and lay it up. Pretty much to a T without missing. I've been doing it, I know. But yeah, this is the 3rd and final build. If you have liked this video or made one following it, please drop a like, sub if you like my content, and yeah, thanks for watching this much. Cheers.